will explain a little bit about our today class. So we are going to work with balance, and not only today in the class, but also in life, okay? We are going to learn something important about how we can keep balance in our body when we move, and then you will try to find what you need in your life to have that balance, okay? I will explain you in movement and you will find in real life. So something really important that we always neglect is our feet. So today our feet are going to be the main focus for this balance, because they are so small, but they are so important, because from our feet we can maintain a good static posture, and also we can connect the deep muscles of the core. That is incredible, but you will see and you will feel. And also they are so important for we moving in life. And when we have this good balance from our feet connected with our core, that when we don't use it, we lose it. When we find that connection again, will be easy to navigate and translate in life in a good posture and with good balance, okay? And then you have to think in your life what you need to find, what need to get stronger to have that foundation for you can walk through life and find that balance. So we are going to start right now with our feet separate. Let's find where they are parallel each other. They are aligned inside our hip socket. Okay, let's put first like that. And we are going to lift every single toe off of the mat. And here with the toes off of the mat, let's find like a tripod in each foot. These tripods are going to be the two corners on the ball of your foot and the heel in each foot. Let's move around, if you want to do like a kind of circles, and try to find in what position with the toes in the air we can find our body weight is 50-50 in each leg, and it's in that three corners. When we find that three corners in each foot, press them down and start to spread your toes apart. Start to put one at a time, the more spread that you can. Lay your toes on the mat and you just press them firm. And I want you, when you press them firm, you feel any difference in your legs. Can you feel your glutes active? They are smiling now because your toes are connected with your glutes, okay? Everything in our body is connected. Now, keeping the toes firm, press, and that tripod on your feet, lift the inside of your arches slightly, like you have two small marbles on the inside of the arches. When you find that, feel what is feeling different. Can you feel your legs start to pull in and up to the center line? And we feel the deep muscles of your core. Your toes are your glutes. Your arches is your pelvic floor. That is the foundation of your spine for maintaining longer. Now pull the abs in and up. And let's start to move around our ankles and keeping that corners firm and do circles around. Let all your body move around so we can feel that we can move, and if our feet are firm, we can maintain a good posture and balance in that feet that they are so amazing. And now let's find the center line again and let's separate our feet. And again, start to do circles around that ankles. Feel more wide, that is your stance. Easier is maintain our posture and our balance. Now go again to the center line and now find your Pilates stance. The Pilates stance is like you are doing a V of victory with your feet. You have in between your big toes 1 foot apart. Find that part, press every single toe again and find your tripod. Lift the arches and again feel the legs get closer to the center line. And here we are going to use breathe. Inhale through your nose, let's do some cleansing breaths. Exhale in between your lips. And let it go, any stress, any tension. Do a couple of these cleansing breaths. And feel every time you exhale in between your lips and you let it go, stress, toxic, negative thoughts, all your muscles have to connect in and out for you to be able to rid up of that stale air. Now seal your lips together and continue inhaling through your nose. Put the effort in that deep muscles of your core to push that stale air, but now through your nose. And remember to keep lifting the arches. And now from there, we are going to extend the arms in front of you. Move your shoulder blades forward and back, almost like you are putting some oil in that shoulder blades. And now lift them up and down, like you don't know. And then you make longer your neck. And now in between that four corners, start to do circles around to give a little more mobility. This is going to help you with your posture too. And now circles in the opposite direction. Now find the center where you are not too much elevated. You are a little bit more down away. And your shoulders are wider. We are going to start with the standing 100. Extend the arms in diagonal in front of you. And now the right leg go forward, put the big toe. And inhale, keeping your posture, start to pump the arms without moving anything. Inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, and 5, 3, 2, and 5, 4, inhale. And 5, 4, exhale. Find your left leg stronger and check if you can lift the toes off. Keep that diagonal, inhaling for 5, start to feel the stability. Exhaling for 5. Now bring the leg back behind you, flexing your ankle and find balance with the leg in the other side. Inhaling for 5. Exhaling for 5, bring the foot back where it was before. And now extend the left leg in front of you, put the big toe. Find a strong support leg on your right, that arch is lift. And check if you can lift the leg. Keeping that arch lifted and that tripod in the right leg. Bring the leg back and keep breathing, inhaling for 5. Exhaling for 5, a strong leg. 5 more inhaling. 5 more exhaling, bring back again your leg in your Pilates stand. Find again your tripod and we are going to do the standing roll up. I will go on my side so you can see. Imagine there is a wall behind you. Start to peel from that wall first, the neck, move in front of your ribs, then your shoulders move forward that the arms are in front of your legs. Keep looking the belly and start to peel your upper back, middle back, lower back. Go as slow as possible, moving the hips in front of your ankles. And now exhale, curve your tailbone and pull from the obliques first, your hips, from the abs, your ribs, at the very end, your neck. Inhale there, exhale, curl. Flex your spine forward like a candy cane. Reach down, inhale there, exhale, scoop the abs and try to pull your body back to that imaginary wall. Inhale one more time, exhale, curl and roll down. Keep that feet firm. Go all the way down, check if you can go a little more lower. Exhale and pull from the glutes first. Then your abs pull you up. Legs are together, glue them like it's one. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, come down. When you are all the way down, inhale, check if you can put all your hands. If not, don't worry. With time, you will be able to do. Exhale and roll up. Let's do the last one. Inhale. Exhale and roll down. Candy cane that back. Keep the abs in and up to the ceiling. Touch the ground if possible. And exhale. This is the last one. We roll up. I will turn again to look for you in the front. And we are going to do single circle with one leg. Find again your tripod and press your toes. Extend the right leg. Put your hands on your hips. Check your hips are still and only let the leg glide side to side. Find the balance in the support leg. And now let's cross and do a circle around and center. Cross and around and center. One more in this direction. Reverse. Out and around, cross and center. Out and around, the leg in the air. Ooh, don't fall like me. Out and around, and cross and center. Put your foot back. Find your Pilates stand and let's extend the left leg. Tic-tac that leg side to side. Keep it strong, the support leg. Now let's cross and do a circle around and center. Cross and around and center. One more in this direction, reverse. Out and around, cross center. Out and around, cross center. One more time. This time, cross the leg in front of the other. So you have the legs like a crisscross. And now we are going to start to find mobility in that hips. Move the hips back, bend the knees, so the right heel come up, and check how low you can come. And then come back to home and put the heel down. And again, lift the right heel, bend the knees, move the knees forward, the hips back, and try to sit lower. And squeeze your legs together and come back to home. One more time with this leg. Go as low as you can. And then we go up. We uncross, and now we cross the right in front. Lift the left heel, bend the knees, and we go down. As low as possible. Squeeze your booty and going up. Put the heel down. Let's do one more time, coming down. Coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Check the difference in between this leg in front with the other. Let's do one more time. Let's compare. And we go up. Find your Pilates stand. And now find what's the harder leg. I want the harder leg cross in front of you. Okay? Cross the harder leg. For me was this right. That is harder for me. I don't know why. Lift the left heel. If in my case, find your side, because now you will bend the knees and you will sit all the way down with the arms in the air and sit down like you are a feather. Ooh, that was more like many feathers, more like a pillow. Many feathers can be heavy. Okay, I will go on my side because my mat is in this way. Your mat is perfect for this. We are going to do rolling like a ball. So we are going to lift our feet off and think about again your Pilates stance, because your toes are apart, the knees are going to be apart. Grab behind the legs and do like a C shape with your body. Now you can just hold it here, or you can let your body weight bring you until your shoulder blades, no more, neck is in the air, and then bring back to home and hold. Imagine you are fighting with the legs want to move out, your arms want to move in, and you will find that balance. Scoop the abs, roll back, to roll up, and we hold. And we hold, there you go. And we roll back, and we roll and we hold. And let's do one more time. We roll back, and we roll. And the last one, rolling like a ball. We roll back, and we roll. We put your feet flat on the mat. We are going to do a variation of abs series. Extend the arms in front of you. Again, do the C shape like you was doing, rolling like a ball. And keeping your feet on the mat, roll back. So you put one vertebra at a time. First the hips, then the lower back, middle back, upper back, and at the end the head. Bring both knees to your chest and hug your legs. Single-legged stretch. Start to look to your breastbone and start to peel the head and the shoulders off of the mat. Your goal is maintain this C shape in the upper body, but if you need to take a break, you can put the head down. Extend the left leg in front of you and grab the right shin. Pull the leg twice and switch and pull, pull. And switch, exhale, pull, pull. Legs in the center line and pull, pull. Find the center line, rubbing the legs, pull, pull. And switch and pull, pull. Let's do one more each side and ready for double leg stretch. Bring both knees to your chest and hug them like an embryo pose. Extend arms and legs longer. Upper body sit like a C shape. And now bring in and hug and curl more the upper body. In a longer hold, exhale and pull. And remember, if your neck hurts, put the head down and keep moving the legs. Exhale and pull. Let's do two more in a longer out. Exhale and pull. And the last one, ready for scissors. Strip the legs longer. Lift the right leg and both hands grab the ankle. Pull twice that leg and switch. And pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Keep the abs in and up. Inside the ribs. One more each side for lower lifts. Bring the legs up and put your hands one on the top of the other in the back of the head. Elbows open. The legs move lower, lower, lower. Exhale and lift. And lower, lower, lower. Keep the abs in and up. Exhale and lift. All your low back is in pre because the abs are pulling in and up. And lift. Lower, lower, lower. Keep looking to the belly. Exhale, lift. The last one, lower, lower, lower for crisscross. Bend the right knee. Cross the ribs, the opposite rib, and the elbows pointing to the ceiling. Look down. Now switch your legs and cross the opposite rib. And switch and crease. And switch and cross. And crease. And cross. And cross. And crease. Double time. Crease. Cross. Cross. Crease. One more. Each side. Roll like a ball. And sit. Ooh, did you feel that abs working? Show me your finger if you feel it. Yes, right? Okay, grab again behind the legs and again create the ball like we were doing before. We are going to roll again. Our goal after the third roll is to stand up without arms. You want to try? Yes? Let's try. Look to the belly. Let's roll. This is the number 3. And roll up. The number 2. This last one, you are going to release your legs and stand up without arms. Almost. Good job, guys. Okay, so now we are going to stand up again in our Pilates stance. Okay, pull the abs in and up. And now we are going to do a standing side kick series. So we will start with the right leg. So put your hands on your hips and again find your tripod on your feet, toes down, arches lifted, and put your hands on your hips. Lengthen your spine like you want to be 1 or 2 inches taller and extend the right leg in front of you. So we start with front and back. Your support leg is strong. Leg go up and back heel. Point front, back heel. Front point and heel. And point and heel. Keep the back straight. And heel in the abs in and up, and heel one more, and heel for side. The leg externally rotates, so all the knee and the toes are pointing out. Keep the hips square to the device, and the leg go up in point and down in heel. Up in point and down in heel. Up in point and now reverse. We go up in heel and down in point. Up in heel and down in point. One more, and ready for passe. Lift the heel, first rotate the thigh bone internally and externally, keeping the hips solid. You just give more mobility. Keep the external rotation and put your foot inside your ankle. Slide the foot up to your sit bones and slide out. Slide in and slide out. Now ready. Slide in, keep the knee there. Extend, heel and down. Slide in, extend heel and down. One more time in this direction. Slide in, extend, heel, reverse. Lifting heel, point, put inside and slide in. Lifting heel, point, put as high as possible and slide in. Last time, heel, point, slide in and find your Pilates style. And a little bit of shaking, move around. You will feel, you was with that leg strong, your leg booty was smiling. Now let's do the other side. So press your toes, arches in, pull the abs in and out, a good posture and put your hands on your hips. You just for check that the hips are still. Let's do front and back. Extend the left leg in front of you in point. Lift in point, heel back. Point, and heel back. The leg have less balance than the other, and that happened. Always one side would be better than the other. Remember when I wanted to sit, I could do better with one than the other, and that happened in life. Now finish the last one, and ready for up and down. Rotate externally so your foot is more out. We lift in point and heel down. We lift in point and we have the other side straight and strong. And now we lift in heel, come down in point. Lift in heel and down in point. Last time, and down in point. Put your foot the big toe and rotate internally and externally to open more that hip. Passe. Put the foot inside your ankle, all the foot touching your inside of the ankle. Glide up and down. You just feel this movement. Moving the knee higher and gliding the foot down. Now ready, go up, stay there, the knee don't move. You extend, heel and down. Glide in, extend, and keep the abs in and up, longer the spine. One more, ready, reverse. We open in heel, point, and we glide in. We lift in heel, point, and we glide in. Last time, heel, point, and we glide in. Now open your legs a little more wider than on your hips. Your feet, press more the outside of your feet. And now we are going to move all the way to the right leg. So we do kind of Cossack stretch. And then the other side. So the feet don't move. That is more Pilates for your feet. For the feet that start to move, there are so many bones inside your feet. Like 26 inside. And more than 100 muscles and tendons. So sometimes we don't give any mobility of our ankles and your feet, and that is going to transfer to the rest of your body. Now next time you are on your right side, pivot on your heels, and if you do yoga, think about warrior one. So you are facing, the right leg is in front of you, and the other foot is in angle with the hips square. Drive the movement with your hips forward and the hips back. This is a movement very similar in the reformer that name is forward lunge. So the hip move forward, the hip move back. Next time you are forward, extend the arms in front of you. Shoulders wider. When you move backward, move the back of your heart to the sky and do a mini back bend. Observe the sky. Move the hip forward and bend the arms in front of you. Again, pull the back of your heart to the sky and bring back to home. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Keep the arm next to your ears. Move the hip forward and stay in this lunge. Now, like you are a windshield wiper, move the ribs side to side, but always finding a long space in between that vertebrae, pulling your abs in and up. And remember your foot, every feet, how they have to be pressed in that tripod. Stay in the center, bring the arms in front of you. Now rotate the ribs to the front leg and to the rear leg. To the front leg and to the rear leg. One more time. Next time you rotate to the rear leg, pivot around and we move again in a kind of high pyramid pose. And we start to move only the hips forward and back in that forward lunge. Variation from the reformer. We don't have a here a reformer, but this is going to be our movement of the reformer. Now extend the arms in front of you when you are in your lunge. Move the back of your heart and do a mini back bend, moving the hips back like a high pyramid. And now move again in your lunge and go to the back pyramid with your back bend. One more time. Extend with the arm next to your ears. Move the hips forward and align your spine straight, parallel to the perpendicular, to the ground. Now, like a windshield wipers, move your body side to side, but keeping longer that muscle that you want to be 1 or 2 inches taller. Find the center line, and now with the rotation, keep the front knee flexed, rotate to the front leg, and rotate to the rear leg. Rotate to the front leg, and to the rear leg. Exhale. One more time to the front leg, and to the rear leg. Now when you are in the rear leg, pivot around, and we are going to toe heel until we find our Pilates stance. I will go on my side so you can see. We were doing the standing roll up. Now we are going to switch for a different movement. Think about an L shape. Put your hands on your hips, keeping your back longer. Inch your hips until you create a 90-degree angle with your back and your legs. And now use your glutes to pull all your body in one piece. If you need to bend slightly your knees because your hamstrings are today tight, be my guest. Let's do again. Inch from your hips, Your tailbone is pointing back and your ribs are pulling in opposition for fine balance. And now from your booty, happy, pull your body in one piece. Let's do one more time. Inching from your hips in one piece. And exhale from your glutes, pulling one time. Now ready. This movement named hugging the sun. But because, I don't know, you have the opportunity to see the moon eclipse, we will name hugging the moon, okay? So we are going to start in our Pilates stance, wherever you are, and we will remember the standing roll up. But this time we are going to grab in between our hands that beautiful red moon, and we will put over us that red moon. Now inhale and grow longer. Find the tripod on your feet, arches lifted, and exhale like a candy cane. No more inching. Start to candy cane peeling from the imaginary wall. First the upper body, middle body, lower body. Try to reach the ground with your moon. And now remember that 90-degree angle with our legs and body. Lift the moon and go to the 90-degree angle. Look to that moon. And now use your glutes to lift. Let it go the moon. Do a mini back bend, open and look that moon. And we go back home. Exhale. Now inhale. Do a mini back bend to look that beautiful moon. Grab the moon in between your hands. Put the head in between your ears in between your arms. And now inch your hips. No more candy cane. Inch your hips with the back straight. Bend the knees if you need. Now your 90-degree angle. And now candy cane and put the moon on the ground. Keep the moon in between your hands. And now unroll your spine one vertebra at a time. Like a standing roll up. Until you lift the last one, your head and the moon. And now let's repeat one more time. Flex your spine forward like a standing roll up. And start to peel from the imaginary wall one vertebra at a time. Put the moon on the ground with the candy cane shape. Now 90-degree angle. Inch your hip and straight your back. Use your glutes to lift the moon. Let go the moon. Do a back bend, circle around. And back to the center, reverse. Open, look to the sky. Grab the moon with the back straight. 90-degree angle. Inching your hips. Now let it go the moon to the ground. And are ready for orbiting the room, the moon. Go again to your 90-degree angle. And now open the left rib and start to do a circle around with your moon. Around your waist. Come all the way down to the ground. And now inch again, 90-degree angle. Lift the moon. Now to the left. Do a circle around and back bend. To the right. And by moving that spine every single movement. One more time, lift the moon, 90-degree angle. To the right, back bend around. To the left, come all the way to the ground. Lift the moon again, 90-degree angle with your body. To the left, and around back bend. To the right, put your moon down. Pivot your feet parallel and put your hands on your knees. Bend the knees and straight your back. Let's do a standing cow and cat. Arch your back and look forward. Exhale, curl your tailbone, look to the belly and round your back like an angry cat. And inhale, straight your back, longer. Exhale and catch your back. And one more time, inhale. Exhale with the back round and start to unroll your spine. One vertebra at a time. I will turn to see you in the front. Inhale and reach the sky. And bring both hands together to the center of your heart. We are